Okay, everyone. So I'm Ginger, and most of you know me, and I live in China, and I love it. I mean, where else could you be a 60-year-old woman and people call you beautiful on the street just because they've never seen a white woman and because beautiful is the only English word that they know, but it still feels good. Well, anyway, I live in Yunnan, and for Christmas holiday, I went down to Xishuangbanna. It's a town by the border of Laos, and it's really cool. The weather, imagine a bit of Maui stuck in the middle of southern China. It's just fabulous. But I went down there, and on Christmas Eve, there's an earthquake, which I slept through. And the day after, the city had noticed that there was a COVID outbreak. All right, so I had a week left more of my vacation, all of which I spent in COVID lines. So I just want to show you my souvenirs from last week. Okay, first thing I had to get the throat swab. Okay, that one's okay. And that line was, I think, 4 hours long. And then after that, the day after that, my first nose jab. And this line was short as the city organized it where different hotel buildings each had a time slot that you went down. Okay, so then the day from hell, where everybody was required in the city to get both the double swabby up the nose and two in the throat. So I went and what all did I get? I got these two suckers. It's hard to get what I'm holding here. Okay, this thing and this thing. And the line was seriously, I don't know. It was just like I got there early in the morning, like every other Chinese person, thinking that's where you would avoid the crowd when actually you cause it. But by 8 o'clock, the line was already 3 hours long, and I stood in it to like 7 hours by the time I got jabbed. And anyway, that line was only followed by another line the day later, which was till 4 in the afternoon, no, 5:15. Okay. I want to tell you, I mean, Chinese names are short. So if you have a 10-character last name and a heck of a long first name, there's never room enough on an air ticket for my name, let alone a doctor's form. So they lose all my, they don't print my COVID results. And mind you, I need all those papers I showed you, those souvenirs, to get my most coveted souvenir, this chopped exit form, which I need to travel. Now you notice that red dot, they actually take your finger and they roll it in red ink and you stamp it in front of like some officials and then they chop it to verify it's you. And this gave me like 3 days of travel. So the thing is like if you don't stand in line or something goes wrong with your test, you might not, some of your nose jabs might not be valid by the time you get a train ticket. So it was hell. But I'm back here in Kunming and only to have one more week of quarantine and one more shoot me now nose jab next weekend. So that's it. Read more at my blog and yeah, that's it. And yeah, there's a naked acupuncture man behind me and a Mao baby rat behind me and I love those things. So, Sai Qian.